of the sum from k equals 1 to 3 times n of 1 over the square root of n squared plus k. And this, the question says using the sandwich rule. Okay? And the hint is to use the largest and smallest term in the sum to bound the sum from above and from below respectively. Okay, so what's the largest term in this sum is actually the first one. Okay, think about it for a second. As you go from k from 1 to 3 times n, this denominator increases. So as the denominator increases, the whole term in the sum becomes smaller. Okay, so the largest term is 1 over the square root of n squared plus 1. Okay, and the smallest one, using the same reasoning, is the last one. Okay, the greatest value of k, 3 times n. Okay, so now in order to use the sandwich rule, we know that the sum from k equals 1 to 3n of 1 over n squared plus 3n is smaller than the sum of this 1 over square root of n squared plus k. So the actual sum that we want to compute its limit of, and then this is smaller than the sum of the largest term. Okay, do you see these inequalities? Okay, if we sum this 3n times this this term over and over again, is going to be less than this, because this term is smaller than every other term except the last one, and this is going to be smaller than this because this term is greater than every other term in the sum except the first one. Okay, now this because this term is the same, we can factor it out of the sum, and we can say, well, this is equal to, say, multiplying this term by 3 times n. So that's what I'm going to write here, 3 times n, and then the same here. Okay, this is the same as 3 times n. Now if we take the limit when n goes to infinity, and then here 2 and here 2, now this is 3n over n squared plus 3n. Now if we divide everything by n, we have 3, and then below we have 1 plus 3 divided by n. So this limit is going to be 3, and this limit again we can divide by n, so we have 3 divided again by 1 plus 1 over n. Okay, 1 over n squared, sorry, but this is also going to 1, so this limit is 3. Okay, so the limit that we want is between 3 and 3, so the sandwich rule makes sure that this limit is going to be equal to 3. Okay.